Will again.
What's up, guys? Will here, Platano Man Gaming.
Yeah,
my
the description right there.
Yeah, link will be in the description. Today I'm gonna be playing Time Thieves. So this is
Quick
a deck
question,
that
though,
won. What's up?
Did you pick this deck?
I actually
Didn't tell me about that.
I didn't pick this deck, so this is definitely a deck that I'm familiar with and I've played before. But today I wanted to make things a little more fun for myself, and for my page, I went ahead and let my followers pick this deck for me today. It's the deck that won out of other 5 options. Little giveaway we're doing, so tune in for that tonight. Or actually, this video is gonna come out later, so it already passed. But someone's gonna get to win whatever I win today when I top this tournament. Hopefully with this deck. So
yeah, no, you said the win part. There you go.
we are gonna top this
there you
tournament.
go.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the deck profile. So to start it off, Time Thieves, you're gonna always play 3 Regulator. This is your Robo Dog, your Robo Rabbit. Basically, you should tribute him and bring out 2 other Time Thieves. He's the essential. You draw him. If he doesn't get hand trapped, you're making a good board. So that's quintessential to the board. Off Robo Dog, you're always going to bring out a Winder. Winder is your searcher in the deck. He's going to let you search any Time Thief card, monster, spell, trap that you need access to. And when he's summoned or special summoned, he can also extend. So he can special summon himself from hand by detaching, a material from a Time Thief XYZ monster. Really good card. You run 3 of those. Only running 2 adjusters. She's a special summon from hand if you summon a Time Thief, so she can chain block. But more importantly, when she's special summoned off Robo Doggo, I get to Foolish Burial, any Time Thief card. So she's really good too. Only run 2 of though because I need to keep the deck at a minimum. I'm running a 44 card. I didn't want to go past that. Next, we got 2 Raider's Wing, just good generic extender for Dark XYZ decks. You get to special summon him off the graveyard or off the hand by detaching from an XYZ monster. And if he's overlaid into an XYZ, that XYZ monster cannot be targeted with card effects. So really good card. Next, which is a considerably, possibly a 3 of in the deck in the future, it's going to be Stranglelanius, however you guys want to say it. He's also a special summon if you have control dark, but he locks you into dark. But that's okay because everything in this deck, an extra deck, is pretty much dark. So that's alright. From him, we're going to be able to extend and also revive a card from the graveyard if we have a XYZ monster that's dark, which is overlaid above a dark XYZ monster as material. So he has 2 really good effects that come up, especially the extended play. Next, we only run 1 of the Bezo and the Chrono. I'm going to pray that I don't draw these today and then I get to send them to the graveyard items to hand with Time Thief effects. Bezelship's really good because he basically lets you mess with your opponent's graveyard. You contribute this card quick effect to attach a card from their graveyard into your XYZ monster. Chrono Quarter lets you stop battle damage for 1 attack and flip that over to your opponent, kind of like a magic cylinder. But these are 1-ofs. These don't summon themselves, and they're kind of just to bring out from the combos and search. Next, we run the best extender for XYZs in the game, Parallel Exceed. This card, if we see it in hand, it lets us play through Nibiru, lets us stop Nibiru, and I'll show you guys how. Next, we have a rocket package, so we have 2 tracers, a recharger, boot sector, and 3 quick launch. So this rocket package essentially makes you 1 card of Borrowsword Dragons, or Borrowlow Dragon off quick launch, or it can net you 2 level 4s on the board, which then lets you go into your dark XYZs. So either you get a level 8 beast of a synchro, or you get to overlay into a dark XYZ monster. So not bad off 1 card. Basically like an E-Telly, but for dark level 4 synchros or XYZs. Next, we wrap up the Time Thief package with 2 startups and a hack. Hack is really good for finishing games. And then startup is if you have a bricky Time Thief hand, you can get rid of something by special summoning it. So it's a good little extender. You can chain block with it too. Next, we play our utility cards. So we play 3 Gammas and a driver. Reason we play Gamma, I'll show you guys later, because we do play the land gear in the extra deck, which lets you search him. And off a Time Thief banish, because Time Thieves are psychic, and then you get to activate it from hand. So Lambda provides an extra negate. Next, we play traps. So we play the Infinite Impermanence. Play the Solemn Strikes because they're really strong. We play the Control and Lock Birds. So I think Solemn Strike and Control and Lock Bird are really, really powerful hand traps, really powerful traps in this meta. Infinite Impermanence is generic, it's a generic negate. If I go first, I can Droll or an Infinite someone. I don't auto lose, hopefully. So yeah. Next, we're going to wrap up with the last 4 cards of the deck. We're going to do the Extender and Shade Brigandine, which is also really good because if you extend with it and you overlay Winder, then Winder gets to have a bounce automatically. Gravediggers is why, the reason we play Gravediggers is from the extra deck. I guess I'll just go ahead and show you guys. We can overlay into Rafflesia with Parallel Exceed before our 5th summon, so we can anti-Nibiru. We only play one because we don't want to really draw it. Then we play one Flyback as a Time Thief trap, and one Retrograde. Retrograde's a good spell and trap negate. It's spell speed 3, so it can't be negated. And then it also lets you attach whatever you negated to your Winder or your other XYZ. So it's a really good card. Flyback's good to have in your graveyard because even on your opponent's turn, you can banish Flyback and then equip your Time Thief with one of their graveyard cards. So it's a good kind of like interruption during your opponent's turn that you can mill to the graveyard. And yeah, that's going to be it for the main deck. So going on to the extra deck, our Time Thief package is going to be one Double Barrel, the new monster. He's really only good for mid-game to end-game. He lets you finish games by stealing your opponent's monsters and negating effects on board. But he's not a quick effect, unfortunately. Time Thief Redoer is going to be your bread and butter. He's going to be your grind game. He's going to let you bounce your opponent's monsters. He's going to banish himself to protect himself. And he's just going to make the game really annoying for your opponent. Time Thief Perpetua is going to be the supporter for Redoer and double Barrel. So Perpetua, in every standby phase, you can revive a Time Thief monster from your graveyard, which usually you're going to be reviving Mr. Winder. So I'll go back to him real quick. That way you can search another Time Thief card and you can keep playing the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Next turn. And then, as well as, she's going to let you attach any card you want to your Redoer. So you can be attaching traps, you could be attaching spells from your deck to give your Redoer bonus abilities. So these two work really well together, and Double Barrel is the third to come out when you want to like push for games. Next we have our Striker Dragon Warlord package. Off the Rockets, you can make Striker and then go into Savage, like I said. Or you can go into an Omega. I also run Omega in the deck. Or you can go into a level 4 XYZ. Up to you. But this is a really good package. Obviously, high impact cards. Really good. Rafflesia, as I explained earlier. The Gravediggers. Lambda is a Psychic, just like Timepieces are Psychic. So he lets you search Frame Gear at the end of your turn. Good card to end on. Really good card in general. The Gene Keys are bread and butter in the extra deck. Usually we're going to go through him for combos. He's going to let you XYZ immediately once he's summoned. And fun fact about him is that when you have Parallel on the board, this is when you chain Parallel to Bujinki, and then your opponent can't Nibiru you until you make the Rafflesia. So that's like the whole anti-Nibiru combo.
Nice.
And then to push for game, we have Raiders Knight and Arc Rebellion, XYZ Dragon. I mean, this guy's a beast. I mean, like, just last night, I won like 2 games just by attacking with over 20,000 attack, you know, for game on something. Funny fact, it was over Link Karibo. So, like, I mean, that makes it even funnier because he negates all their effects. Abyss Dweller as a level 4 because he's a, you know, obviously.
Do you think the opponent will be laughing too?
Probably not. The opponent probably won't be laughing. Evil Swarm Nightmare, if you like can't make anything else, like Evil Swarm Nightmare is really good because it books a move and it's not once per turn. So I mean, see, this card's broken. Like if you end on Evil Swarm, like a lot of decks won't like be able to play their game unless they have a Dark Ruler, so or an Effect Veiler. But yeah, that's it for the deck. I have pretty confident about it. Like I said, I've been practicing this deck for a while. I fine-tuned it.
What's the goals today, huh?
The goal is number 1 in King's Court.
Alright.
Number 1 in King's Court, so let's get it.
So if it's like 5 rounds, you want to go 5 rounds then?
Yeah, let's do it. Alright. Alright,
Thank
thanks
you.
guys.